Good evening, kids. It's Mr. Coyne with Washington and Lincoln Elementary Schools here in Evanston, Illinois, District 65. Today is Tuesday, April 21st. Let's settle down and let's hear from Mr. Nickel. And by the way, I'm not sure if I explained why the kids at Washington and Lincoln call me Mr. Nickel. And I'll just give you a brief explanation. When my mama had me, she named me Mr. Coyne, C-O-Y-N-E. But since I've been working in schools the last 25 plus years, kids notice that coin, C-O-Y-N-E, and nickel, dimes, and quarters sounded similar. So many times what kids do, with my permission, is call me Mr. Nickel or Mr. Penny or Mr. Quarter. And I tell the kids, frankly, I don't care what they call me, but if they need me, I'd be glad to help. So this is Mr. Nickel's story. So let's get our candle going for the Doggy Loo story time. Today, what we're going to do is something that we try to do at Washington and Lincoln once in a while in our classes. We meet once a week and we learn different ways to make the world better. And one of those things that we do is called relaxation. Sometimes we like to listen to music, or we'd like to just be quiet and watch something that's pretty, something that calms us down. For today, what we're going to do is try relaxation by looking at a few pictures of what I took this last summer. I like to spend my summers in Ely, Minnesota, volunteering at this beautiful lakeside cabin area. It's got 4 cabins, a yurt, and about 15 acres. And it has American black bears and wolves and moose on the property. And what people do is they come up and they rent those old log cabins or that yurt, and they have family vacations there. And I volunteer there just to help out in any way I can. And nearby we have another property, about 15 acres with 10 buildings, where we have canoes and camping gear. And so there, children come usually, and families, and they rent from us and they go canoeing in the wilderness area. So if you would, just relax and sit down. We'll take a look at some slides that I took at the lake, mostly of sunsets, but a few other pictures as well. And while we're watching these slides of the camp in Ely, Minnesota that Mr. Coyne and Mr. Nickel took, we're going to listen to some music, Adagio for strings. So let's see, here we go. Maybe you took some pictures of your summer vacation and you could put together a little slideshow. It'd be fun if you're open to doing that. Talk with your mom and dad. You can play any kind of music you like. And if you can, share that with our classes. I'd be happy to take a look at some of your slides from your vacation last summer. I hope all of us are taking time to relax. For some of us, this is a stressful time. But keep in mind, this is an opportunity as well to find new ways to enjoy our life together. And if you can, share some of your ideas of how you relax. Kids, thank you very much. This is Mr. Nichols signing off Tuesday night, April 21. And tomorrow we have another reader, Miss Jerry, on Wednesday. Good night, everybody.